Oh, the alert's just gone out. So hopefully it shouldn't be too long till we get any visitors. As you can see, we are living in the jungle right now. Unfortunately, due to the weather and Manny still being out of action, it means I'm out of action. Oh, flutter, flutter. But I have still been coming out every day and feeding them. I have missed out a couple of mornings, but if I miss a morning, I always come out later in the day and put them some food out. But this time of year it don't matter too much, because as I said before, the amount of insects and invertebrates that's around at this time of year. We've got a little birdie in the tree. Wrong way, sorry. And another one. Just sit here nice and still and might just come down. I found a lovely new woods the other day. Well, not found, I went to a lovely new woods the other day. It's called Judy Woods. It's at White, near Bradford. I went with my mum. Beautiful place. We had to cut it short though, because I was struggling a lot with my knee. But we'll definitely be going back when I'm a bit more able to walk. I've taken a few videos and loads of pictures. Trees are absolutely amazing. Some really, really ancient trees. Some ancient oaks and ancient beech trees. Unfortunately, some of the beech trees are inflicted with a disease. I've forgotten the technical name of the disease, but they call it black ink disease because it literally looks like there's black ink leaking from the beech trees. So some of them are having to be cut down, which is obviously quite sad. Because as I say, there's some aeroplane overhead. Some really... hang on. Oh, look. It's just fun. Oh, oh. Yeah, some really ancient beech trees. Huge. I'm going to try and put all the pictures and the video clips together and I'll get them posted for you. So I'm not the best at editing, so I'll have to get either Nathan or Andy to help me with that one, because there's some beautiful footage. There's quite a bit of history to the woods as well. It's called Judy Woods, after a lady called Judy. There used to be some mining took place in the woods as well. And apparently the lady, Judy, she had a cottage in the woods. I know I'm moving phone camera a bit, but I'm just dipping down and looking, watching out for birds landing on top of the tree. I don't know if they're just waiting, because obviously they don't often land here when I'm actually sat here, so they might just be waiting for me to go. I might have to move on to the doorstep, but yeah, apparently this lady Judy, she used to come out and give drinks and snacks to passers-by when they were walking through. I don't know how long ago this was. I need to look up the history of it really. But we think we might have found the hang on. There we go. I think we might have found the footprint of the cottage next to a lovely little stream. There's another little bird, it just up there, it's just flown up. There's quite a lot of them about up there, but you can't really see through the gap. They're fluttering about between up little trees and then up to big hawthorn and they're elder up at top. I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pause for a minute and go sit down on doorstep. Probably catch more that way. Won't be a minute, guys. Mr. Blackbird's just flown over. Where's he gone? He's just landed there somewhere. Oh, he's a big fatty. Oh, pigeon pie. Do you know? That's better. Oh, what happened to colour there? Oh, okay. Still up there, look. Pigeon pie's gone up there, look. So, Pie's calling in probably a couple of his mates. Probably his mate, actually. There, look. Littlies have come for the breakfast now. So they needed me to just move over here. So yeah, so I think what I'm going to have to do, I know my knee's knackered, but a lot of that up there just above the tree stumps, unfortunately. I mustn't have got the roots out as well as I thought. This bit underneath, I'd not quite got to digging all the roots out anyway, and then my knee went. Oh, I tell you, it's like a fucking Chinook helicopter. Honest to God. They're so silly, a pigeon, so silly. They really are daft. I mean, I know people train pigeons. But how on earth they trained the pigeons to do those amazing things that they did in the Second World War? And I think they did in First World War as well, but how the hell they trained them to do those amazing things just absolutely beggars belief. Because when I watch them in garden, some of the stuff they do, man, honest to God, proper sandwich shop of a picnic. It's like they fly down to the food bowl or water bowl and they stand there looking at it, and it's like, I'm there for about 5 minutes, trying to figure out what they're supposed to do. It's like, duh? Why am I here? And they go into like these days. It's like they're hypnotised. Swear to God, I think that's why they're so skittish. Because they just completely zone out. And it only takes like this little thing to make them jump, and then that's it. All hell lets loose. Especially if there's a couple of them. If one sets the other one off, my God. Beautiful pie up there. Let's just make it a bit darker so you can see better. Oh, my mum found a dead one just at the back of the garden the other day. Poor thing. She's got some gorgeous trees at the back of the garden, massive trees. Having a little wash, little preen and tidy up, ready for the day. I've not seen Mr. Robin this morning. Oh, but yeah, as I was saying, I think I'm going to go get my hedge trimmers at my mum's. And I've found that's the easiest way to hack all that down. This trimmer just doesn't touch it. So, get hedge trimmers on it. And then I'm going to have to salt it, I'm afraid. Not what I wanted to do, but it doesn't actually do as much damage as I thought. I love how the little lights just bob side to side. So beautiful. It's absolutely crazy, isn't it, to think that the living dinosaurs, tiny little things like that, living dinosaurs. Oh, and that comment I made the other week about the pink dressing gown and seeing colour, of course they fucking see colour. I can't believe I come out of that comment. Oh, of course they see colour. Do you know, that were a proper blonde moment, wasn't it? Oh, that's where one of the nests is. Oops, I don't know what I did there. Just up. Oh, let me show you this. There's a couple of nests just up there. That wall, there where my finger is. There's an old elder in there. And let me see if I can zoom in for you. That hole at the top, you can just see them flying in and out. That's obviously where one of the nests is. Oh yay, there's two. Actually, there's a few. Yeah, where holes are in wall. It's obviously where they've been nesting. I thought they were, you know, when they're just flying backwards and forwards. Because I know where there's a few in my garden. I spotted them over winter, before everything grew. You see, if I lived next door, I'd have made a feature of that. don't, because I've got all this. If that makes sense. But yeah, I would have made a feature of that bit. I mean, I can't even remember what else she had in garden. I just know when I moved in, 8 years ago, all up this side, she had massive conifers. Massive. They must have been, well, they were taller than old elder. We had to, I'll just string this back down again. We had to explain to her that it were against the law to them, that I been banging on her for years, which is part of the reason gardening ended up like it did. I mean, I was seriously ill when I first moved in. I mean, I still am now, but I've kind of learned to manage my conditions a little bit over time. You know, I'm waffling again now. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you a quick, not quick, 25 minutes, an update from the garden gang, because I haven't done one for a couple of weeks. Oh, I tell you what, let's just have a sneak round front, see if anybody's having some breakfast round there. You'll have to excuse. Oh, you see, all I did was take a step off grass and bloody pigeons freaked out. You'll have to excuse the grass, it needs ready for cutting again. Well, over ready for cutting again because of all rain. Oh no, there's nobody there yet. There might have been actually, there might have been and gone. Never mind. Oh, look at this. I had some tomatoes, potatoes in here last year. I thought I'd got them all out, but obviously I haven't because I've got a bloody potato plant growing again. Buzzing. And all this, I know it looks like it needs weeding. It does actually need weeding now. But I left this to grow because I was hoping this was prickly lettuce. Unfortunately it's not, because you can tell, because when you snap it, actually, I could be wrong. It is milking. Now then, prickly lettuce is in the lettuce family, same as dandelion, and oh crap, I've forgotten the name of it. This milky stuff that comes out of it, oh god, what's it called? Lacticarium. And lacticarium is a natural painkiller, like morphine. I know morphine's not natural, but it's like morphine, and they actually used to use it in the Second World War for the soldiers and things. You know, when they'd run out of morphine. Yeah. And I'm always looking for, obviously, natural remedies as opposed to the man-made chemical substitutes. Obviously I don't want to be taking opium. I have got loads of poppy seeds to plant, however, and there is actually a way to work out how to take opium milk and not get addicted to it. Which I'm not going to tell you that, because I don't want to be responsible for somebody having a go at it and getting addicted. And this stuff, this is sorrel. And so is this. This stuff here is woodland sorrel. I know we're not in a woodland, but yeah, that's where it is. And this is edible, and it's actually got a lemony flavour. They both have a lemony flavour. One's slightly more lemony than the other. I can't remember which way around it is. Completely edible. Looks a bit like clover. But if you look, it's more of a heart shape. Oh, there you go. That's a better image. Yeah, more of a heart shape. Yeah, so completely edible. Obviously, if you've got any and you're going to eat it, just give it a wash. But you know, if you are wandering around woods and you get a bit peckish and you see some, you can eat it. It's lovely. And I tell you what, it's nice with. It's nice with fish, obviously, because it's got that lemony flavour. So yeah, there's one for you. And my dandelions, I've left them because I'm going to harvest them. So pretty much everything that's here, even though it all looks like weeds, it is all edible. Yeah. And I can't remember what this is. Looks a bit like a maple leaf. But I planted some stuff here last year, because I found some different prickly lettuces, because there's loads and loads of plants that look like prickly lettuce, and it's just finding the right one. Yeah, so I planted I found a couple and I dug them up and brought them back and planted them. That's not obviously it. To see if obviously they take root and grow. And I can't remember what that is. But yeah, I mean, if you look, when they start growing, they look like dandelions, because then you've got your different dandelions as well. Oh, hang on, no, that's a prickly. Let's have a look. Yeah, so that's a standard dandelion. That one over there, I think that's not quite a standard dandelion either. You see, there's so many different dandelions, because you get your normal greeny ones and then you've got the purpley ones. Let's have a look in front. I've gone off on one now, haven't I? You see, and then look, this is another one that was possibly a prickly, because they have got this like prickly edge to the leaf, which is obviously why they're called prickly lettuce. But you've also got to harvest them at just the right time. And they get these little flowers on them. They look like a little mini dandelion flower. And you've got to harvest them just before they just before the flowers turn to seed, you know, like when you get your dandelion clock. So, and it looks like I've got another one here. You see, what I've done is pulling leaves, I've let a few stuff grow, see what they are. It's like that over there. I was told that were a weed, but that's actually a herb. That's good for stomach issues. But yeah, you see we've got another one here, another dandelion, and again, different leaf. Dandelion's good for all sorts. The roots on dandelions go way down. Got a massive taproot on them. But they've got all sorts of properties of dandelion. You can tell the family because if you look at the leaves actually grow from around the stem. So yeah, all part of Laius family. And I don't think there's any of them that aren't edible. I mean, there's one variety, there's one thing that they sell in like high-end supermarkets and restaurants, and it is literally, I can't remember the name of it, it is literally a dandelion. It is just an ordinary dandelion, but what they do is they put like a dark tub over it when it's growing to stop it getting any light. So when it grows, it'll grow like this, but it'll be really pale. And they give it this right weird name, and they probably charge you about £10 for something like that. And it is literally a dandelion with a posh name because it's been grown in the dark. Anyway, I'm waffling. So yeah, a little bit of random info for you there. Same with nettles. You can do all sorts with nettles. And like that thing over there, that yellow plant, I've forgotten its name. Oh, Old Man of the Valley. That's its like nickname, forgotten its technical name. We got a few birdies up there. A lot of things that they call weeds. Oh, come on, zoom in. Are actually native British plants, and they're full of medicinal properties. Oh. Which, as we know guys, is where medicine started from in the first place. So yeah. Anyway. Right, I love you and leave you. Oh, all being well, live stream Tuesday. I've forgotten what I said I were going to do. Now, those of you that watched the last one, about chronic pain and sleep, if you do want a crystal prescription, message me on my Facebook page, Lilybee Follotrix, and send me a private message on the page and we'll have a chat about what your needs are. Because if you message me on YouTube, the chances are I will miss your message. So if you've already done that, it's not that I'm ignoring you, it's just I don't always see the notifications. So message me on Lilybee Follotrix on the Facebook page. I'll get that notification definitely, and we'll have a chat, and I'll do your crystal prescription, and then obviously we can take it from there, or not, entirely up to you. Okay guys, mwah, love you, have a good lovely weekend, and all being well I'll see you Tuesday. Alright, bye.